but the weather has been so quiet.
It has been.
It's really been so quiet, and there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. We've been slowly warming things up, though. 91 degrees today for the high, the normal being 90, so we were seasonally hot. Nowhere near the record of 101. That was set back in 2014, and of course, we were rain-free, and it looks like we're going to be rain-free for quite a while. This is our Fair Park Cameron. Everything is nice and quiet. Temperatures falling down into the 80s. You know, yesterday we were in the 80s for highs, and we were in the 80s for at least a few days. Saturday, we had the cold front that came through, temperatures in the upper 70s. So now, all in all, we are 3.2 degrees below normal because of all the days that we've had below normal. Right now, it's not so bad outside. 75 degrees in Decatur, 73 in McKinney. We've dropped down into the upper 60s in Greenville, 68 degrees in Mineola. You can see a little bit of light rain in southern Oklahoma. A lot of what you're seeing, though, not actually hitting the ground. I do not expect to get any rain here in North Texas. In fact, we've got that ridge of high pressure we've been talking about over West Texas. So all the rain, all the storms, anything of any significance is going to go around that area of high pressure and just keep us pretty quiet. So the rest of this evening, we're going to stay mostly clear. A few passing high clouds overnight tonight. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be another gorgeous day, but it's also going to be a little bit hotter. This time, temperatures should be able to make it into the mid-90s. So this ridge, it's going to center itself over Texas for quite some time. What that means for us is it's going to shut off any rain chances. It's going to keep temperatures a little bit above normal. The main jet stream, that's going to stay to the north. That's what carries storm systems typically from west to east across the United States. But here's the deal. It's going to stay to the north, and it's just going to keep all the storms north of Texas. So right now, just kind of what you see is what you get. By the time we get to midweek of next week, though, that ridge looks like it's going to back off a little bit, and that would allow us to get maybe an opportunity for a little bit of rain and possibly some cooler temperatures, but not by a lot. We'll show you that in a moment. But this is our forecast for the next 7 days. You can see where all the rain and storms are going to be right around North Texas. The better chance of getting storms in Texas is going to be out in the Panhandle. Tonight, though, temperatures drop down into the mid and upper 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, low to mid 90s. Temperatures will not fluctuate a whole lot over the next several days. We're going to be staying well above normal. So for tonight, clear, pleasant. Temperatures drop into the upper 60s, and then tomorrow afternoon, more sunshine. We will be in the mid 90s. We stay in the mid 90s for several days. And then looking at the second half of that 14-day, we do have a couple of days in there where temperatures drop into the upper 80s. There's a couple of days where we have a chance of rain, but right now, pretty low chances of rain.